It's time now for a look at latest in local news. In the news, the state of Georgia remains in a state of emergency. Governor Kemp and they made that announcement on Saturday all the way up until Thursday due to the possible effects of Tropical Storm Debbie, which is approaching the Florida coast this morning. It's a hurricane. Wayne County expect to see heavy rain and some high winds throughout the next couple of days, and that has changed schedules here in Jesup in Wayne County. Again, the first open house, which was scheduled for today, has been pushed to Wednesday for all Wayne County schools. Again, it'll take place Wednesday now from 3:30 to 6 p.m. Today, all schools and offices will be closed. No system employees required to report to work today. On Tuesday, weather permitting, and if travel is safe, district and school administrators are to report to work. Thursday, August 8th, now the first day of school for Wayne County students. Please note this schedule may change based on road conditions, possible power outages, and potential damage to school property. Again, just have to wait and see how badly the damage is in the next couple of days. County Commissioners meeting set for this evening has also been canceled. The county is closing offices Monday and Tuesday. They plan to reopen Wednesday, August 7th, if streets and roads are passable. County did host their open house for their new EMS director, Patrick Parson, this past Friday morning. WIFO FM had a chance to meet and talk with the new EMS director. Here, Patrick Parson, new EMS director. Meet and greet. First of all, congratulations on getting the job.
Well, thank you, sir. I'm glad to be here.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm coming from Camden County Fire Rescue to come up here and work with the county EMS department. Excited to be here. Originally from Indiana. Got tired of the winters up there and decided to come down here where it's a little bit warmer.
Well, tell us what all was involved with EMS. I mean, it's a big undertaking, very important service that is provided to the citizens of Wayne County.
Yes, sir. Well, we're a 24-hour department. We never close. We run 7 days a week. We have 3 trucks on that is staffed by 1 paramedic at least and 1 EMT. Sometimes we do have 2 paramedics on a truck. We respond to all kind of 911 calls, anywhere from traumatic injuries to any medical emergency calls. We also respond to what we call lift assist. If a citizen falls and not able to get up, we do go out and help them up, put them back in bed or back in a chair if we need to. Car accidents on busy highway streets, and then public service calls, whatever that may be. Assisting somebody in a locked car, out of a car, just whatever the citizens need, we're going to be there to help them.
How many years do you have with the EMT?
I've been in the EMS service for 25 years.
Have you ever headed up a department before?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is will be technically my 3rd department that I've been involved with as director or chief. I'm sorry, my 4th one. I forgot about one. My 4th one. I was involved in 2 departments as chief back home in Indiana, and then this is my 2nd one here in Georgia.
Okay. Well, welcome to Wayne County. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
And once again, those comments of the new EMS director, Patrick Parson. Again, that meet and greet held this past Friday morning at the County Commissioners meeting room. County met this past Thursday in a special call meeting, and they voted 4-1 to approve the purchase of $15 million in bonds in order to move forward with their SPLOST 5 projects. The bond representative was a man named Bill Camp, and here was him explaining the process to the Wayne County Commissioners this past Thursday.
Courthouse Annex, some recreation projects, including the competition swimming pool. All right?
A community center.
Community center.
Yeah, that we can't forget that. A community center. That's the most important.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Here's your interest part. All right. So over time, you're paying back not only principal but interest to the investors. So our total payback, $17,785,000. You see on the far right-hand column, that's your principal plus interest. Those payments line up with the cash flows of the sales tax, which is going to start levying, and then you'll get your first check at the end of this month. All right, so $2.9 million. The high watermark here is $3,024,000. So those are our payments every year for 6 years. You are selling fixed rate bonds. In other words, nothing is going to change. These are the payments for your bonds. And you've got cash flow. Now the county, through intergovernmental contract, receives 63.5%, 63.5 cents of every dollar collected on sales tax. So your portion, assuming no growth in the sales tax, is 3.61 million. So you're going to have about $600,000 or more of cushion every year. That excess SPLOST is available for the same projects that the bond money can be used for. So again, you've been averaging 10% growth. This assumes no growth in the SPLOST, and you've got $600,000 of cushion every year on those payments.
Left over after it's collected.
Yes, sir. So you will have bond money to start on day one, and every 12 months you're going to have about $600,000 of additional money available for projects.
And once again, the county is selling $15 million in bonds. The vote to approve the sale of the bonds 4-1, with Commissioner Jamie Hickox voting no, but saying she's not against selling the bonds. But she says in her opinion, the county has no plans on any of the projects proposed. She would like to see plans before purchasing the bonds. Once again, tonight's county commissioners meeting, due to weather, has been canceled. No makeup date has been given. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, on July 31st, the Glenn County Commissioners sent District Attorney Keith Higgins a letter and basically says they want their $888,000 of money back. Letter signed by Wayne Neal, Glenn County Board of Commissioners Chairman, reads as follows. Says, thank you for taking the time to speak with the Glenn County Board of Commissioners at its July 16th work session regarding the District Attorney's Office budget deficit for fiscal year 2024 and the payroll amounts that remain unreimbursed to Glenn County. While we've had ongoing communications and discussions at various levels with you and your office on this matter dating back as early as October of 2023, it was very helpful for the board to be able to meet and hear from you personally in an effort to better understand how such a shortfall may have occurred and potential options to address the amounts owed to Glenn County. Even though the District Attorney's Office is a state office covering 5 counties and not a county office, Glenn County has voluntarily provided payroll processing services for you and your predecessors over the years as a courtesy to the District Attorney's Office. Glenn County has advanced these payroll expenses, including the payroll for District Attorney personnel working and assigned to other counties with the circuit, with the continued expectation of being promptly reimbursed by the District Attorney's Office on a monthly basis. This system has worked very well over the years until this last fiscal year. Unfortunately, as of today, despite our efforts over the months to work with you and your staff to reconcile your payroll deficit, Glenn County has $883,262.68 in unreimbursed payroll expenses due and payable from your office. We hope you can understand the tenuous and extremely difficult position that this places us in, particularly when over half of that total amount appears to be for personnel and services that went to the benefit of other counties in the circuit. While various paths forward have been discussed, the Board of Glenn County Commissioners is not in a position to waive or forgive these unreimbursed expenses for the last fiscal year, nor is it in a position to permit this figure to grow even larger. We remain hopeful that you'll continue to explore and consider options and that our dialogue will remain open in an effort to work through this together. We invite and encourage you to present the Board of Commissioners with any proposals and ideas for consideration as soon as possible. Unfortunately, if we are not able to come up with an amicable solution for the reimbursement of the full $883,262.68 and any additional payroll expenses that may accrue going forward, along with an agreeable plan for the prompt payment of all future payroll processing by August 30th, 2024, Glenn County will have no other choice but to cease payroll processing for your office entirely effective August 31st, 2024, and to consider its options for the recoupment of the amounts owed. It would then be up to you to secure payroll processing services through a third-party vendor as you deem appropriate. We remain hopeful that this will not be necessary and look forward to hearing from you and any proposals that you may have. Once again, this letter is signed by the Chairman of the Glenn County Commissioners and written on July 31st. Again, the Glenn County Commissioners making clear that they want their $883,000 reimbursed by the District Attorney's Office. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news. Not sure if these meetings will take place, but again, the city has a meeting set for tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at City Hall. Haven't heard it. It's been canceled as of yet. We'll hopefully get an update, but the agenda is out. Under new business, downtown Christmas parade and upcoming events with the DDA City Innovation Director Kara Lopez, Public Works Operation discussion of the millage rate. Under old business, strategic plan action items discussion, second reading to rezone request 1797 South First Street from R2 to C3, CSX Laydown Yard and Property Exchange discussion, food court at Farmers Market discussion, and approval of fire maps. All that's set for tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Again, City of Jesup has a scheduled meeting. Also, that blood drive set for tomorrow at Wayne Memorial Hospital from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Bloodmobile is expected to be located on the right side of the main parking lot near the cafeteria. To make an appointment, I ask you to log on to bloodconnection.org and type in Jesup or the sponsor code 7980. Appointments are encouraged, but walk-ins are welcome. Again, that's scheduled for tomorrow. Another blood drive is scheduled for Monday, August 19th. This one at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium from 1 to 6 p.m. Please visit redcrossblood.org and enter Jesup to schedule an appointment. This blood drive is sponsored by the Jesup Shriners Ladies Auxiliary, again, to take place at Calvary Baptist Church on Monday, August 19th from 1 to 6 p.m. And the Wayne County Board of Tourism, Jesup Downtown Development Authority, and Wayne County EMA sponsoring Touch a Truck Saturday, August 10th from 9 to 1. The event will feature heavy equipment, emergency vehicles, tow trucks, bucket trucks, along with food and information booths where kids can see them up close. The event will be centered around West Walnut Street between North Macon and Northeast Broad Streets. Streets will be closed to vehicles. The first hour of the event will be quiet hour for sensory-sensitive children. During this time, no sirens will be used. Visitors are encouraged to shop local businesses in the downtown area for back-to-school supplies. For vendor or booth information, contact Wayne County Board of Tourism, 912-427-3233. For vehicle participation information, contact Donnie Ray at 912-424-0376. Again, the Touch a Truck event set for this Saturday, August 10th in downtown Jesup from 9 to 1 p.m. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.